I've got 12 o'clock here Eastern, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. So nice to see you guys. Happy Saturday. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jamie Hill, tuning to you live from Salem County, New Jersey, which is the southern part of New Jersey. Lots of cows and cornfields here, and not what you think about when you think about New Jersey. I promise you that. I have been drinking and sharing the amazingness of ketones now since September of 2019. I am a mama to two beautiful girls. They are almost 4 and almost 5. I cannot believe it. And I'm a huge pit bull advocate, animal advocate, and love all my babies. So I'm so excited to be on this call with you. If you are new, you've been doing this less than a month, drop the word new in the chat. Would love to show you guys some extra love for our new people. This community, as you will find through this call, is everything. You will absolutely love it here. Welcome. We are so excited that you are here and joining us on this amazing Saturday morning. Hello, Christina. Hello, Debbie. Welcome, welcome. Laurie, hello. Love it so much. I am so excited for this call. So this call, we're going to go through a couple of slides. You're going to hear from my friend Melissa James in a little bit, and we're going to share with you the value of being a promoter. You clicked yes, and now you're like, what are our next steps? What do we get to learn about this amazing community? And the value of this call is going to help you take maybe 1, maybe 2, maybe 3 steps from this as to how to launch your business, see the resources, collect some stories, and move the needle forward for you. So congratulations on joining our amazing community. We're so excited. This call, had this happened maybe when I started, I was working full time. If you heard me say my girls are almost 4 and almost 5, they are 2 under 2. They were 2 under 2 at one point. My girls were 14 months apart, planned that way. And I was a busy working mom with my spouse working crazy hours too. And I found myself not really knowing how to work the business, when to work the business, what I could do to do some income producing activities, or where to find the pockets of my day to make promoting work for me. And this call is going to teach you and show you the site where you can go and plug in where you fit in, and what tools and techniques that you can use to move the needle forward for you. So if this call had happened, or maybe it did happen and I didn't know about it when I started, it's just so exciting to be able to plug into something that can give you the details, the high directive as to where to go, what to do, and how to move that needle forward. So I am going to introduce my friend Melissa James to you. As she starts sharing her story with you, I'm going to screen share and we're going to get started.
Good morning, guys. I am Melissa James, as Jamie had said. I am also coming to you from South Jersey, about 30 minutes away from Jamie. I have been drinking and sharing ketones since June of 2020. My goodness, if this had been available for me when I first started, I am a fur mom of 5. I have a husband who works an opposite schedule with me, and I have a busy dog training business that I was running 7 days a week. So finding the pockets of my day, had this been available when I first started, oh my goodness, I probably wouldn't have felt like I was kind of just spinning my wheels and running around like crazy. But I am super excited that you guys decided to click that button and join our community. We have so much available for you guys that really, really just makes it easy and breaking down in steps. So if you are on your iPad or you have your phones available, you're going to want to screenshot this slide. This is kind of like the bread and butter of technology, of the things you guys are going to want to plug into. And the first one is going to be downloading 3 apps. And the first app is your Prove It Pulse app. If you haven't downloaded that already, this is your back office on the go. You can always log in on your computer, on your iPad. Generally, I don't get that ability because I'm driving around all day. So Prove It Pulse for me is like the holy grail of where you can find your customers, how you can make carts, how you can get into all of the back office things that you need to do. The second is the Prove It TV app. The Prove It TV app is amazing. You're going to get asked questions, and of course, your sponsors are always available to help you. But if you need something quick and on the go about salt or about fat loss or about how ketones are made, the Prove It TV app is incredible. We have tons and tons and tons of informational videos for you guys that you're able to pick out, plug into, and even just watch yourself and get yourself familiar with it so that when you're asked questions, you can answer them. The other is the Prove It Every Day app, or the PED. You're going to see that in your cloud when you go to download apps. And this is a really awesome accountability app that you can actually have friends join with you or customers join with you. And it's all about your activity for the day. If you've eaten well, if you've moved your body and drank your ketones and been mindful and been grateful. So it's kind of really awesome to have like a little knit community inside of what you're doing so that you guys can always move forward and keep yourselves accountable. We have 2 amazing Facebook groups where you will find everything you really need. If you have any questions, Better Starts Here is absolutely amazing. If you are an active promoter, you are going to want to be in that group. We have an incredible website that's actually built out for you so that you are able to pull information as you need it. Super short, amazing videos so that you are able in the pockets of your day, whenever you have 5 minutes, to plug in and find the videos that you're looking for. And then we have the VIP Prover community. This is a really, really great page on Facebook for people that are curious about promoting, might not have any idea of what it looks like. And we've done an awesome job in putting all of our rank ups and shout outs and really cool things that are going on in there. For Prove It Corporate, you're going to want the Prove It Promoter Facebook page, which is incredible. A lot of our meetings and events and all sorts of goodies are dropped in there. We live stream on that. The Prove It Promoter page is like all the videos from the doctors. They do an amazing job with getting that shared out every week. And then, of course, for customers, Drink Ketones Daily, which is an absolutely incredible page for your customers to be able to take a look at when the community reboots, if flavors are dropping. So Drink Ketones Daily is a great one to pop your customers into as well.
I love it. Thank you, Melissa. Guys, I'm going to leave this screen up here for about 10 more seconds. Make sure that you take a screenshot of this. One other site that is amazing and is not on here, I'm going to have Melissa type in the chat, is www.betterstartshere.com. Betterstartshere.com is the website that if you are feeling any type of like, where do I start? What should I do? After you download those apps, going to betterstartshere.com is literally going to take you step by step on how to build your business. It teaches you things like your referral code. It will teach you things of all the slides we're going to go through. If you're thinking like, oh, are we going to dive deeper into this? www.betterstartshere.com is that deep dive into every step that we talk about. So moving on to the next slide, here are some tools and resources. You can see that we have shopketo.com. If you guys are unfamiliar with that, that is also going to be on betterstartshere.com. Shopketo.com is your link to your storefront. So when you paid your promoter membership, you raised your hand that you wanted to be part of this. What you purchased was this amazing site that is your storefront. You don't have to worry about keeping up with it. That's what the membership paid for, right? It's going to be your official store, and your referral code is going to be in front of that to make it your specific website. It's what you're going to send out to people when they want to purchase things, and it's really going to be your go-to. The next thing is the challenge.com/go. And this is really amazing because as you can see on the screen right here, it's going to outline for you like what you have clicked on, what you've done in the back office as far as training. And again, if that's something for you that you're like, oh my goodness, I don't even know what the back office is. Again, Better Starts Here is going to give you the tools and the resources to go through your back office, which is really just what's behind the scenes, how you can check to see your money, your promoters, your customers, all the things. This Cloud Office 101 is going to be able to show you how to navigate those screens and really dive into those as well. And then of course we have our food, y'all. If you have tried the food, love the food, let's see it in the chat. If you're like, food, what? Do a question mark. So yes, we have Prove It food, Prove It meals. They're amazing. I'm also a homeschool mom and also a mom who is co-parenting currently. So having the ability to like tear cellophane off and put something in the microwave for 3.5 minutes is kind of my go-to. Kind of love it. So that is your storefront for your food. You now will be earning commissions and BV. And again, if you don't know what BV is, all of Better Starts Here will show you all of these things. You can have people buy straight from your food site. So just being aware that you have so many tools and resources, and that your food site and your Shop Keto site are also two different websites as well. Okay, so we talked a little bit about your referral code. Again, Better Starts Here is going to show you step by step on a screen how to go and do that. These are more of your websites, 100%. You have your challenge.com link. You have your Shop Keto link that we just talked about. We have, if you have someone who's like, I want to know what the options are to be a promoter, we have that too. And the rebootnow.com. I love this site, and I don't know if we promote this site enough, guys, but one, now the reboot is available all the time, which is so amazing. But when people come to you specifically and are like, hey, like, what's this reboot? What's it about? They can go to whatever your referral code is, .rebootnow.com, and figure all of that out, which is amazing. It's going to walk them through just how to purchase. It's as simple as using the challenge.com link as it is for rebootnow.com. And I would encourage you, if you haven't looked at any of these websites, go ahead and take another screenshot of this slide and go look at these sites, go mess around with them. Take 5 minutes out of your day to go through the 4 different sites below and see what you're actually going to be sending people for that. All right, sorry, Aunt Mel, I'm gonna keep on rolling here. So ACE.
Sure, no problem.
Have any of you guys not heard of ACE? If you have not heard of ACE, say, do another question mark in the chat. ACE is exactly our system that keeps the ball rolling for you. And we're gonna learn 3 easy steps. You see that video over to the left. Melissa's actually gonna talk about that video a little bit later after I talk about the 3 simple steps. So the first one is attract. How do you attract? Now, you're probably already doing it, right? You've decided to become a promoter. You've made a post. You've called your friends and family. You've talked to people outside. People are asking you what you're doing. You can wear swag. You can drink from a shaker cup. There are so many ways to attract people with your curiosity. And that's literally going to be step 1 of our ACE. The second one is connect. And we have Coach Becca on here who, when she does this training, she goes, connect, like all of the C's. And what that means is, like, the beauty of this business is that you don't have to rely on you to know all of the things. I have been doing this since 2019 and I still connect. And what that means is, when I get to a point in a conversation where I have a hesitance, like, oh, they asked about thyroid, they asked about this, they asked about that, and I don't have the answer to that, I stop what I'm doing and I throw my sponsor in. So when you signed up as a promoter, whoever your sponsor is, they are already aware that they're going to be the person that you're going to be connecting with. And believe me, it is the most beautiful thing of this process. And the more that you connect, the more there's that third-party validation, the more you will see your business grow. If you shy away from connect, you'll see that people aren't getting someone else's perspective, or maybe a part of a story that belongs to the person you're connecting them with. And it really is the beauty of this business, and is so, so, so important. Also, sending them the campfire video. If you don't have the campfire video, save to your notes section, reach out to your sponsor and say, send me that campfire video ASAP. You've probably all seen the campfire video. And again, another reason why you're here, it's an amazing 3-minute video that shares the beauty of our product in a way that, I don't know, I don't feel like I could be able to just be like, these are what ketones are, these are what they do, blah, 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 blah. And it's an amazing visual for people who also need that as well. And then the third part is enroll. And this is offering them a 5-day or a 10-day trial, or giving them that Shop Keto link to have them enroll as a customer or a promoter, or experience a trial pack. So ACE, attract, connect, enroll. And that connect piece is absolute fire for moving the business forward. Melissa, anything to add on that?
I think the most important thing, obviously, aside from enroll, is the connect piece. And there are so many amazing, amazing people in this community that will resonate with somebody who is looking at purchasing ketones from you guys. So it may not actually be your sponsor. It may be a teammate. It may be your sponsor's sponsor. And you kind of learn everybody's stories as you go through being in this community for quite a while. While you guys are a week old or a month old, you'll hear the name Aunt Mel, and that's me. So whenever somebody has a question in regards to something with energy and dog training, people pop me in right away because I have the ability to connect with those people. I had somebody who was a brand new mom and was looking at breastfeeding, and I did not connect them to Jamie, who is my sponsor. I connected them to another amazing person on our team who has done not one, but 2 pregnancies in breastfeeding. So we have an amazing, amazing group of people on here, and not everybody will fit where you want to connect. And that's why we have such an incredible team to help you guys. Always reach out because your sponsor is going to know who best to connect you and your customer with. This is one of my favorite videos. Jody Scheibe is an incredible member of our team. And she really gets how to share ketones in such an amazing manner. This is a video that I send to every single one of my new promoters. I actually send it to them when they're thinking about promoting because she really breaks it down and how simple this can be. So step 1, obviously you guys click that button and you may be new to sharing or you may have been sharing as a customer, but who do you want to share this with? Who are the people, the top 5 people that you know could use better energy, better focus, better mood, some fat loss, better sleep? For me, it was all of the things that I needed. Not everybody's looking for fat loss, but my goodness, we could all use some more energy and better sleep. So making a list of 5 people who you can think of who would need this immediately would be a great start for you to kind of start getting used to having this conversation. Step 2, sending them a message. I had actually an amazing training the other night with one of my promoters on our team, and she wasn't kind of being able to get into the "Are you drinking ketones yet?" And it's really a great way. She had made a post of a before and better, and over 200 people commented on this. And she didn't know what to do with that. And that's an open invitation from people who are loving your posts and commenting and sending you support and love to just reach out and say, hey, thank you so much for all of that support and love on my post. It's kind of hard to share those pictures. However you feel comfortable in saying why you posted it, and then say, this has been such a game changer for me. Are you drinking ketones yet? It's so simple and so effective. Step 3, and you can do this whether you want to do it in a voice to text or text. Let them feel your energy. I really love doing voice to text. Oh my God, these are amazing. I've never felt so much better. My sleep is just incredible, and my appetite suppression is awesome. If I send you, now I personally use this little statement, but you guys need to make sure that you're using what feels natural and comfortable to you. If I send you a super short, somewhat silly little video, would you watch it for me and try not to giggle? Because we all know the campfire video is a cartoon, and the second I send it, I always get laughter, but it's kind of a nice way to break them in easily of not feeling like you're sending them a sales pitch. And number 4 is that you have trials or samples, and you can do a 5-day or a 10-day. If somebody's hesitant in not wanting to commit to an entire box, I always say, I'd love to make you up a goodie bag of a 5-day experience. Would you like to try them? And that is giving them a question that they have to answer. We never want to say, hey, let me know if you're wanting to try it, because that kind of gives them an out to not give you an answer immediately.
I love it. So again, thank you so much, Melissa. On the bottom left, it says, watch this training video in Better Starts Here. That's the Facebook group, or again, www.betterstartshere.com. You guys are going to be saying that in your sleep by the end of this call. And if you're someone like me who got started and didn't have stock for trials, again, that's the beauty of your sponsor. Say, hey, sponsor, I'm so ready to start sharing. Check out my story. What do you think about it? They're going to give you some feedback, help you tweak it. If you're open to that, post it. And then your sponsor will also be able to help you with the trials, with the experience packs, or will help you in those conversations with guiding people to purchasing full boxes from your site. So always, 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 as soon as you come up to a point of your journey where you're like, oh, and you feel a little bit of like this, put your sponsor, plug them in and connect, which is awesome. So again, more on those trial packs. You guys are going to be hearing a lot about trial packs because the whole goal of them is a taste test to get into new people's hands, right? You want people to try the flavors. People really do want to test drive before they buy, right? You're not just going to jump in a car and say, see ya. You're going to want to be able to sit in different types of cars and see exactly what you're shopping for. And that's what we have to offer for flavor trial packs. So again, there is a training from Nick Martinez, bottom left in the group. Better Starts Here. You're going to be able to figure out what they look like for him. And it's really fun because you get to put your own spin on amazing trial packs, right? So who are trial packs for? They're for someone who is a skeptic. They are someone who wants to just taste a bunch of different flavors. And there's someone who maybe can't afford a challenge kit yet. Guess what, guys? In 2019, that was me. I bought a 5-day trial, and that's how I got started. If you got started with a trial, drop the word trial in the chat because so many people are skeptics and don't know that this community, this business, this product can change their lives in every single aspect, right? So how do you do it? You create the flavors. We typically, and again, in the training, you're going to learn that like mainstay flavors are typically what you go for in the trial packs. And then you can also do specials for people who want the new flavors that come out or have fun with it. You can get your own fun mailers. You can get your own fun little cards to put in. You can do none of those things and just throw them in a bag and ship them out. That's the beauty of this business. And why, again, the why is so important here. Getting ketones into new people's hands gets the ripple going, grows your business, and moves that needle forward. And again, if someone tries one of the flavors on your 5-day and they're obsessed with berry blue, they're going to say, okay, I love this flavor. Let's get started with this on my smart chip. And then you will be able to enroll them from there. So watching that video bottom left is going to be awesome. And then again, we do offer price suggestions. Again, these are suggestions. You absolutely do not have to use them, but essentially you're not looking to be trial pack rich. You're looking to get the ketones into people's hands. You're looking to get new people to experience them. And again, if they're skeptical or the price is a pain point, starting this way is absolutely the best. So on the bottom right, we have our mini and our max. And I don't know if you guys saw, but our flavors have been updated in them, which is amazing. And our Dollar Keto Club is back. If you joined all in with Dollar Keto Club and a mini or a max, drop Dollar Keto Club and then let us know if you joined with that mini or our max. There are rewards for purchasing our max pack. If you did purchase that, you know that as well. So you're going to get 100 servings of ketones for your mini, and you're going to get 200 servings of ketones for your max, with a ton of opportunity to generate a serious income by hitting some first bonuses with that max pack. Reach out to your sponsor and say, I want to hit those rewards. And I bet we're going to learn about those next too.
Okay, so the Go Challenge. So the Go Challenge is going to start either by your first sale or in 14 days. So my suggestion is always to not hit that Go Challenge button because it is going to start on its own with your first customer or in 14 days from the time you become a promoter. The very first one, and there are a lot of bonuses to run for in your first 30 days. The first one is our GoPro. In Better Starts Here, there was an amazing video from Nick Martinez who actually teaches you how many customers and the volume that you will need to hit that. And it is $250 in the first 14 days. One thing we actually don't have on this slide is that it also comes with some PB, which is Prove It Bucks, which is amazing for you guys to also start having some more free boxes on your smart chip. The second is our Go MVP, which is a $500 bonus in your first 30 days. Nick does an amazing job explaining all of these bonuses and the structure in Better Starts Here. So you are able to watch them. They're super short little videos, and you will have a better understanding of how many customers and where your volume needs to be in order to hit those. And then there is Go All Star. In your first 120 days, there is a $1,000 bonus up for grabs, which is huge. So potentially you could be making $750 right off the bat, plus your commission from being a promoter on anything that you have sold with your new customers within the first 30 days plus more, which is amazing, especially if you've bought that Max Builder, because you are essentially making all your money back plus some with selling all of those trials. And there are some really nice bonuses with the Max Builder as well. So definitely reach out to your sponsor, because there are sometimes double bonuses with the promotion that has gone out.
Awesome. And then tracking your progress. So if you are ready to run for these, message your sponsor right now and say, I'm ready to run for the Go Challenge. You'll get some high directive from them as to how to do that. And then tracking your progress is on the right side of the screen. You go in your back office down to rewards. You can click on them. And then once you hit them, they're going to turn from red and say no for yes to green, and you will get paid on those, which is super exciting. All right, so the next one is telling your story. Again, this goes back to that attract piece, how to do your first post, and getting connected to your sponsor with this is going to be great, because they're going to be able to help formulate a post with you about how you felt before drinking ketones, right? And how you do this is, how did you feel? What did your day look like? What did you struggle with? What were you worried about physically, mentally? All areas of your life matter. So when I share my story, I always say, before drinking ketones, I was a tired, overweight mom. I wasn't able to get up off of the couch and get on the floor with my infant and my toddler because I couldn't get back up off the floor. Some days I would take half days at work to come home and nap before I'd have to go pick my kids up from wherever they were. I felt awful. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired, right? So you want to really take some time to think about, before ketones, who were you? What did you feel like? What did your day look like? Were there naps? Were there 2 p.m. coffee breaks? Were there binge eating? Think about the things that helped you click, yes, I want to promote for this product, and make a list of all of those things. And then how are you now? How do you feel now? What benefits did you experience? How are you a better version of yourself now? And what do you wish you could tell your old self? So for me, since drinking ketones, I have so much energy. Not only am I up off of the floor with my kids, I'm chasing them around, and I have so much energy. Not only do I have amazing energy, but my skin is clearer. I feel like my appetite is suppressed. I have control over what I'm putting in my mouth, which is amazing, because I used to be a closet eater at night. I would go in the pantry and shove all the things when I should not have been. And I just am so much happier. My friends cannot believe that there's always a smile on my face, and I am loving the mental clarity. Nothing is worse than walking in the room as a mom and forgetting why you walked into that room. And ketones give me that mental clarity and focus to know exactly why I was there, right? And then what are you excited for next? So pick specific events that have occurred in your life that are now better because of drinking ketones. Pick and share those stories. So I am so excited to continue drinking this amazing stuff and know that I'm fueling my brain with the most amazing fuel source. And I cannot wait for my friends and family to experience this as well. So getting your story, telling your story, typing it out, speaking it out loud, and really articulating and perfecting it. And again, perfecting it, it's going to be different every time that you tell it, but it's just going to be coming from your heart. And telling it in 60 to 90 seconds, that's where the magic happens. When you're stuck on an elevator with someone or an escalator with someone, and you've got 90 seconds and they say, what is that keto OS on your shirt? So you can say, oh my gosh, you don't know about ketones yet? Let me tell you really quick about this amazing stuff. And then before ketones, since drinking ketones, what you're excited for, boom, boom, boom. You'll be able to recite that with confidence. And that confidence is what's going to get people to connect with you. And again, reach out to your sponsor if you haven't shared your story yet and said, I need help with my story. And if you don't yet have a story, no worries. There are millions of stories here. You can borrow someone's story and you can be honest and say, listen, like I am so excited to start with this community and I can't wait for my story. Wait till you hear my friend Becca's story. Wait till you hear my friend Jesse's story. You are going to be blown away, and connect them to those people. That's the absolute beauty and magic of this business as well. All right, Aunt Mel, we're going to loop back a little bit to these bonuses that we touched base on a couple slides ago.
Okay, so hitting the Go Pro and the Go MVP, you want to definitely make sure that you are reaching out to people you want to help with ketones. I cannot tell you how many times I've scrolled through Facebook and I see moms saying, oh my gosh, I'm so tired. Teachers saying, I don't know how I'm going to get through this week. Your social media, as well as people in real life, are constantly and willing to tell you how they feel. And that is an opportunity every single day. How many times have you had a friend post on social media, I cannot stop eating all of these cookies. I am going to not be in a bikini for the summer. Well, that is an amazing opportunity to reach out to somebody and say, hey, oh my gosh, I found this amazing product that will help you stop eating all of those cookies. Posting about your experience of ketones on social media. It's been amazing because we have, myself, I know Jamie, we grew this business during COVID. So we didn't have the opportunity to have a lot of the belly to belly conversations that we are having today since the world has started to open up. So posting about your experience, I had the best day. I've had all the energy to clean my house, clean my friend's house, clean the kids' rooms, clean their kids' rooms. You're going to want to create and pique curiosity with your social media. Just be careful not to vomit prove it all over your social media page. You do not want it to look like you are walking into a store that is just one thing. You want to make sure you are creating your social media to be inviting and engaging with things other than Prove It in Ketones. Hosting an event is probably one of the best ways to get a bunch of people trying this product at the same time, whether it's a Keto Life party in person, a virtual, or a Zoom. You can kind of preface it with, hey, I'm going to send you out a trial pack before we get on the Zoom so we can all shake it up together. However you want to work it, hosting an event is amazing. Having 5 to 6 flavors for your friends to come over and try. You have parties all the time. Turn it into a Keto Life party. Have some cheese and some veggies out, snacks. Just say, hey, come over and hang out. I want you to try a bunch of flavors. Such an amazing way, and connect your sponsor. They're going to be amazing at helping you host a KLP or a Keto Life party. Working with your sponsor to set up an event, whether it's going to be at a crafts fair or at a park where you just want to have a bunch of people out in the open and enjoying the day. Your sponsor will be the best person to help connect you to that.
I love it. Yes, KLPs, we have gotten really good at virtual, so we're excited to stretch our muscle and get those in-person events ready and rocking and rolling. And if you're sitting there going, oh my gosh, I could never host an event, just like Melissa said, getting your sponsor, all you have to do is invite. If you invite people to a specific location and tell your sponsor, hey, I need you to bring trials, I need this, I need that, they will help you. And KLPs are amazing because you get a bunch of people together, and by a bunch, I mean like 2. Like having 2 people is still a KLP, and it's amazing to do that. And calling them up and having them come try the flavors, pick what they want, and be able to hear stories from others is just so amazing. I love hosting virtual KLPs. This is actually where I do it. Love to show the product, share it, and you can absolutely have people launch businesses from KLPs or get ready to start as well. So if you guys haven't heard this quote yet, welcome to Prove It. You're going to hear it a bunch. 90% of life is just showing up. And it's amazing because this community is everything. And I think this is probably my favorite slide. This is the glue for Prove It for me. I know I can speak for a couple other people, but what you experience here, the friendships that you're going to build, the people that you're going to meet are going to be unlike any other people that you meet. Our community is fun. We have so many events that you can plug into, and you can plug in virtually. You can show up in person. You can have watch parties. Your sponsor can have watch parties. It's just like, we just had our more event. If you attended more, drop more in the chat, and then put the number of mores that you've been to. If you're brand new, this was your first more. And this more was so exciting because it was like in person, kind of virtual. There was watch parties going on all over the world. And it's just so amazing, because what you'll see from our amazing CEO, Brian Underwood, is the events that are put on are amazing at looking at yourself. And it's not necessarily like learning business tactics. You're going to learn about like looking in the mirror and seeing things reflected to yourself and just moving the needle forward, because you're going to be attracting such a wide variety of people once you go to these events and meet these types of people and pick up stories. You're going to hear other people's stories that will resonate with somebody that you're going to be attracting, and they are just amazing. Like if I could go back in time and tell myself one thing, which if you watched more, this was a theme of more. I was invited to my very first event like 2 weeks after I signed up as a promoter. And I was like, no way are you going to get me to go to one of those things. I'm not doing it. Like, I'm here for free product and maybe like $50 to $100 a month. I'm not interested in the events. And now it's like, there are so many events set up in our business that you can just plug into virtually. Like, that wasn't a thing when I first started, right? It was in person only. And I was like, I can't imagine flying and going and doing all the things. And once you plug in virtually and you can see the heart of this community and the heart of our CEO and the ripple effect that is created and continues to go because you're here, you are going to absolutely want to be plugged in, whatever that looks like for you. And I've done it all the different ways. I've sat here and watched virtual events by myself, and I'd give it a 2 out of 10. I've hosted a watch party, which is amazing because the energy of just getting together is so fun. And then going to events, man, it's unmatched. So I know that we have the countdown to more here. Obviously, more just happened. There are a few events coming up. There is the lab tour. If you have never gone to see our lab in Texas, what it will do for your belief is amazing. This is not just people off to the side curating powders. This is a full lab in Texas that you are invited to. Yes, I'm talking to all 33 of you. You guys are invited to go. Reach out to your sponsor and say, I'm interested in the lab tour. It's April 6th through the 8th. You're going to fly into Dallas, Texas and be there for, I believe it's 2 nights and 3 days, which is awesome. So if you can make it, go and see all the people behind the scenes, the people who package and ship and create this magic goodness for us, that all we have to do is just open our mouths and share about it. Such an amazing place to go. If you're not able to do that, there will be more opportunities for you to get to the lab 100%. We have Level Up, which that I have to say, Level Up is one of my absolute favorite trainings because it is tactical. It is about literally leveling up your business, and it's high directive. So if you're somebody who's like, yes, give me more of that, I want more of that, go purchase your Level Up ticket in the back office. It's available for you now. I believe there might be a 2-pack. If you have a friend who's doing this business with you, buy the 2-pack, split it, and absolutely tune into that, because I have pages of notes from Level Up that will be held virtually / kind of in person in Louisville, Kentucky. So if that's something you can do, reach out to your sponsor and say, I want in. And then we have our epic event, which is a huge party event celebration in December, where all of your amazing names will be up on the board for something. I am certain of it. And it's just a great time to celebrate. So that is it for events and all the things, guys. Just want to come back on here and say that the call to action for you, if nothing else, betterstartshere.com, and spending 5 to 10 minutes a day to implement or learn one thing from that site will absolutely benefit you and your business. Reaching out to your sponsor and letting them know where you're at after this training and what you are excited and looking forward to. So, Melissa, any last words of wisdom for our friends here?
Yeah, I actually wanted to just say that these events, just so you know, are not only available to all of you, but Prove It is amazing. And we don't care when you started, what rank you are, or what you're doing, but you don't even have to be a promoter to go. So if you have friends that are really interested in what you're doing and they're not promoting, maybe they've just started drinking ketones, guess what? Customers and friends can go to these events with you guys. It's just so amazing. And you also never know who you're bringing along with you that's going to say, hey, you know what? I want to do this with you too. So keep that in mind, because our events are nothing like I have ever experienced.
Yes, I love that so much. So Terry, medical questions, reach out to your sponsor and they will be able to get some videos for you for sure. So awesome, guys. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you have any questions that weren't answered, go ahead, reach out to your sponsor and let them know. Hope you guys have an amazing rest of your Saturday, and we will see y'all soon. Bye.